What's going on, guys? What is good? What is poppin'? How you guys doing, man? TG here, and I am back with another Reflex video. And today we have Las Vegas local motocross track, aka the World Minis by Sweet Dreams. Now I'm telling you guys right now, this track brings back so many memories, man. I used to come here back in 05, 07 and race at the World Minis, and it was insane. Everybody you know that's pro now, Eli Tomac, Zach Osborne, all those guys, man, used to come here and race at the World Minis, and I'm telling you guys right now, it was insane. So many fast riders in such a small place. It was wild, man. So I had to do this track. It just brought back way too many memories. So let's go ahead and check it out. So before I even start, guys, I want to give a huge thank you to all of you who support the channel, man. Thank you very much. We just hit 5K. I'm pumped in this sucker, man. So thank you guys very much. I cannot say thank you enough. You guys support the channel so much, and I am so happy to have all of you as people that watch my channel. You guys are all awesome, man. So thank you guys again. 5K in this piece. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into this track. So guys, you have no idea. I've had so many memories here. Now, back when I used to race here, I wasn't all that fast. It was mostly just watching like Zach Osborne, Zach Bell, Eli Tomac, Nick Paluzzi. Who else was out there, man? I can't even think right now, but all of those guys, Nico Izzy. Like, I used to watch these guys kill it out here, man. Because back then I was in the, I think, 7 to 11 class around there. And they were all, a little bit older than me, in their 15s and 16s, they're about that age, and they were all like, those big ass kids are 85s that way too big, got long legs and shit. That was Eli Tomac and all them back in the days. Especially Jake Canada. Oh my God, Jake Canada rolled that 85 to death, man. He was like 6 foot tall and 85, bro. It was crazy. But yeah, man, I used to watch all these kids rail here. It was insane. And I also thought it was really dope that the track was down in this pit, man. I thought that was really cool. And also in this top left corner, I actually parked up there one of the years I came here, and there's another gate in that back corner which you can enter the track from. And one of the years I was here, about 4 a.m. in the morning, somebody actually broke the lock off the gate and tried to steal our bikes. But like most people, we had our bikes locked together. We had a lock that went through our frame, frame to frame, and then also through the wheels, and also connected to the trailer. So when the dumbass tried to roll the bike away, we heard it, and our dads went out there like, what the fuck's going on? Hey, what you doing, man? And the guy just fucking took off. He had a truck as well. Got his truck, and he dipped, man. And that was mind-blowing to me, because that was the first time I ever dealt with someone trying to steal our bikes at the fucking track. Like, you hear stories about people getting their trailers took in and stuff like that, and their bikes taken from the races. It's crazy when it happens to you. And it was really shitty, man, because I was not one of those kids that had a lot of money. We literally had to, tag team with other families to get there. We all stuck together and we chipped in to get there. I was a kid and I wasn't chipping in, but like our dads and moms, they chipped in to get our to get the kids there. And it was just really shitty, man, especially because it's the World Minis. It's mostly kids racing, and it's just like, what the fuck are you doing with your life, man? I understand, looking from the outside in, a lot of those kids and families look rich because they had those big old semis and all those bikes and stuff. But the fact of the matter is, like, the grand scheme of things, one of Snake's words, like, the grand scheme of things, we were barely making it there ourselves. Like, we had to chip in with other families to get there. And you trying to steal from us is just really shitty. But, whatever. It is what it is. People are fucked up in this world. But anyway, the next thing I want to talk about is this finish line coming up, man. So, this track gets insanely rough. And also, this finish line is about 50 feet. It's very, very fucking small. But this track gets beaten up. It gets crazy. And there was this one gigantic pothole on the finish line. It was a rut that led to it. So, every lap, I would find a way to avoid that big-ass pothole. But one lap, man, I got in that rut and I couldn't get out, and I hit that pothole, and man, I went head over heels. And I flung forward so fast that when I landed, it was fender first and then my head next, and the bike just rolled over me and crushed me, man. Just completely demolished my life, man. Now keep in mind, I'm about 11 years old at this point, and I'm about 65 to 85 pounds, in between there somewhere. And once everything kind of stopped and the bike kept tumbling on, I was stuck in the dirt there. I'm still in like 7th place, so I'm trying to crawl off the track, and I moved my right arm, and my shoulder just gave off this loud crack. Just, I was like, oh my God, and like, You know, it's funny, at that point I was in pain, but it wasn't that bad. Once my shoulder did that crack, oh my, all hell broke loose. And I was still trying to crawl off the track, but I wasn't going very fast. And out of nowhere, my dad just scooped me up, man. And the first thing he said was, "You alright, son? You alright?" And I was just in so much pain. I was just like, oh my God. Like, that was the first time I crashed that hard. And the funny thing about that whole thing is that I could not drop one tear. I was just in so much pain, I couldn't even think about crying. And up to that point, that was it. That was my worst crash ever, worst pain ever, and I will never forget it. I will never forget that pain, man. But once everything was said and done, this guy walks up to our truck, and he just tells my dad, "Hey, you know, I saw your son crash, and I saw you go out there and grab and pick him up, and it just brought tears to my eyes, and I went and told my son that I love him and everything." And this guy is just going on and on and on about how he's glad I'm okay and everything. He has his son there with him as well. They're all checking up on me, talking to me and whatnot. I'm in a chair. Oh, and it was just really cool, man, how he came and, you know, made sure I was cool. And looking at it now, I couldn't really see it as a kid, but as an adult now, that was pretty sad. Like, seeing your son get crushed under the bike like that. Because, you know, I guess it looked worse than what I thought, because you can't really see the crash from the outside looking in. And you gotta think, there's a ton of ruts there, a ton of breaking bumps. I just got crushed into the ground by the bike, man, just stuck there. And I guess, you know, you're a kid, so everybody's like, oh my God. And my dad went out there and grabbed me. My dad beat the flaggers to me. So I guess the whole thing was just like, whoa, it's pretty crazy. But yeah, shout out to that guy, man. He's awesome, man. Thank you for, if you ever see this video, it probably won't, but thank you for, you know, coming to confront, you know, comfort my dad and whatnot. That's pretty cool, man. But yeah, man, it's one of the worst crashes I ever had to that point, and it happened at this track. It's pretty cool. But one more thing before I get out of here is that the pits were lit, man. They were so lit back in the day, bro. You have no idea. Like, you had the kids with the pit bikes. They'll make ruts in the parking lot and whatnot. You had the freestylers, the giveaways, the toys and stuff like that. It was so awesome back in the day. And one time I did go, one year I went, they had a gigantic sphere, which guys would go in there, ride inside the sphere and go horizontal, vertical, upside down, all that stuff. And they were doing some crazy stuff in that little sphere. And it was pretty cool, man. I miss those days. I miss them a lot. I'd love to go back there just to visit one day. But yeah, that's pretty much it, man. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Big shout out to Sweet James for making this, man. You brought back so many memories, man. Thank you for this, bro. Thank you for this. This is awesome. But yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. Have a nice day. Peace. I'm out of here.